Hello students, welcome to the science class. In continuation of the chapter reproduction in plants, today we will learn about the growing new plants from seeds. In my last class we had already seen that is what is the structure of the seed, and then from the seeds we had come to know that from the seeds the new plants develop. Now, whenever we take any fruit, say anything, say mango, or say pomegranate, or say watermelon, anything, whenever we take any fruit, we leave out the seed. Why do we leave out the seed? Because seed is not that part which is to be digested. Okay, so these seed, although we throw out from our diet, but it is actually of very importance in the life of the plant, because from the seeds the new plants develop. So in this context, so from the seed the new baby plant or seedling develops. Okay, new baby plant and seedling, or which can be said as seedling, they develop, and if the remaining condition is suitable, that is the seed is getting proper temperature, moisture, and then rainfall means water availability, if adequate, then that seed they generally grow up into, or they the sign or the first structure of the roots and the shoots develop. In a word, we can say the seeds start to germinate. So I have used the word germinate. Rather, it is said as germination. Now, what is germination? The process of growth of a seed into new plants. Okay. So whenever we can see the seed we are falling onto the ground. This is a structure which does not have any root and shoot in their outer appearance, but gradually the seeds develop and the seeds grow and seeds germinate. That means the first sign of the root and the shoot develops or comes out from the seed, and this particular process is known as the seed germination. Okay, so here you can see by a small diagram how the chronological steps of germination. Like you can take the example when a baby is born. Like today the baby is born, tomorrow the baby is not an adult. So the developmental stages from the baby, or the 1 day baby to the 1 year old man, 1 year old child, till the say 20 years old adult, that needs a time, that is an event. So similarly, from the seed till the plant, this growth is also an event, that it happens in a duration of time. Seeds gradually, the roots and the shoots gradually develops, and ultimately from the development the new plant emerges. So this is all the stages of the germination. So these stages of germination is very important for the growth of a plant. Now, here comes another term which is known as the cotyledon. So what is cotyledon and what is the structure will come into later part. But as of now, keep it in mind. That is when the plant remains in a seed state, or the seed, they take the food from the cotyledons, but later on when they develop into plant, they take the food from the soil. Okay, so detail of this structure we will study in a later part, but depending on the number of the cotyledon, whether it is 1 or 2, the entire plants are divided into monocotyledonous and dicotyledonous plant. Mono here means 1, di here means 2. So the plants having 1 cotyledon is monocotyledonous plant, and the plant having 2 cotyledons are dicotyledonous plant. Okay. Now here comes I can ask you a very nice question, like it is very obvious that plants, they leave out the seeds, and seeds all fall underground the plant. I mean, underground means they fall just below the tree. So why there is necessity of the dispersal of the seed? Yes, if the seeds crowd around in a particular place, that will create a problem of space, problem of food, and also problem of the growth for the plant. Okay, so in order to grow the growth of the plants in a normal way, in a better way, all the seeds need to be scattered. Scattered means they need to go far away from the parent plant and develop into a new seedling, ultimately to a new plant. So these things, that is the movement of the seeds, is known as the dispersion of the seeds or the dispersal of the seeds, which we will study in details in the next class. Okay, so I think in this class I myself had cleared the concept of the development of the new plant from the seeds. Next class we will study in details about the seed dispersal methods along with the agents. Okay, till then all of you stay safe. Thank you.